Good morning, everybody. My name is Julie. I am the owner and founder of Lady Falthai's Apothecary, and you are here today. We are here today to talk about the Cliff Notes version of astrology for the week. This way, just kind of helps you know which days to make plans or not to make plans, what days are going to be best for projects, things of that sort. So before we get started, I am gonna see if I have a little leaf here that we can smudge with. All the ones that we've started that like didn't burn all the way. Just using those. All right. So some for you guys. Some for me. And you'll notice I sound very nasally right now. I thought it was allergies, and then I thought it was a cold. And I've talked to a couple people that said they are feeling the same thing. And I don't know, somebody said it's from the air quality, from it being so hazy lately. So I don't really know what's going on, but you just have to kind of bear with me sounding a little nasally. All right, and let's pick our new card. So last week's card was a blessing on creativity. So we'll go ahead and put that one back in the deck here. Oops, put it the right way. There you go. That's the one, I guess. I don't think we've had this one before, but if we, maybe once, but it was probably a long time ago. A blessing of fire. So I will take a picture of that and get it up on the Facebook group page, which is Lady Falthai's Light Healers. So if you are not a member of that, you can go over and join. It's like 3 simple questions, and it'll let you write in. And I usually do a little write-up on that. So let's put that right on top of my phone so I don't forget, because last week I did. I apologize. Last week I totally forgot to put it up there. All right, so we've smudged, we've picked our card. I think we can go ahead and get started. So, all right, so today is Monday. Can you guys believe it? It's July 24th. It's like the end of July. It's like, where did summer go? I think mostly because it's just, I've been super, super busy with school and work and everything else, but it's also just been really rainy and crappy. So it doesn't really feel like we've had much of a real summer, I guess. But anywho, so Monday, July 24th, moon is in Libra. So it's going to basically be the same energy that we had yesterday. Just a nice harmony, balanced day. Um, Gonna just be really good energy. It's just kind of a nice vibe in the air. So yeah, really harmony and balance is like the big thing for today. So should be a really nice day for you. The same that I said for yesterday, which was in last week's video, but be aware of people pleasing. Sometimes, when we get in this nice harmonious place, sometimes we just will say yes to things that we don't really want to say yes to, or, do things that we don't really want to do. So just be aware that that could happen. So, just be aware if somebody's asking you to do something today and you say yes, you might not really want to do that. My morning protein shake. Um, and but then again, so all these things cause one or another thing, right? So I'm saying it's going to be a nice harmonious day, but don't be a people pleaser. But also be aware that it can cause a little bit of indecisiveness as well. So, which is okay. Like if you don't need to make a decision on the spot, like just leave it for tomorrow or the next day. The reason I tell you is decide. You can be like, okay, well, in the video, that's what the energy was for today. And so I understand where that energy is coming from, and we're just going to move on and not stress about it and not worry about it. And because that was one of the big things for me. Like when these things would come up, I'm like, if it was a day that you felt lazy or a day that I was indecisive, or I would like overanalyze everything of like, why am I feeling like this today? And then when I started learning about astrology, I'm like, well, this all makes a lot of sense now. So, and if you guys have watched my videos for a while, that was, I thought if it was helpful for me, maybe it would be helpful. More harmony in there for you. So, deep down in, they like to get their hands dirty a little bit. So you might kind of be feeling towards the side, solving a mystery, that kind of thing, unearthing something, digging something up kind of metaphor, but there could be something that you need to deal with that might be going on, something that you're going to uncover that you might need to be dealing with. And like I said, Scorpios like to kind of solve the mystery kind of thing. So you might be feeling like doing some research or like investigative things. And like if you don't have a big mystery to solve, it could just be more simple. Like somebody mentions something and you're like, oh, I really want to learn more about that. And I want to know more about that. And so that, research or investigation might come in more of a subtle way for you. But there also could be some transformation that might be helpful for any adjustments that you need to be making. So if you uncover something that you need to deal with and do some research and investigation, but it's all going to be it's going to be in a positive way. So it's all going to be for transformation that's going to be helpful to you. Okay. So today's color is red. Tuesday's color is red. And I struggled with the cards again this week. So I don't know. I picked some black agate, and it says, let you manage your emotions to find the good rather than focusing on the darker. Basically, the reason I picked that was because the best I could kind of intuitively pick on that is that the transformation is going to be for your own good. So sometimes we might uncover something that seems like it's bad, seems like it's negative, but it's actually for our own good. So kind of that's where that's going is instead of focusing on the darker side, focusing on that it's for our better good, I guess, in there. So does that make sense? Sometimes I know what my brain is thinking, but to tell my brain and my mouth to communicate that doesn't always come out the way I want it to. So if if you guys ever have questions, something I say doesn't really seem to make sense, just let me know. I will try to better communicate that with you. All right, so Wednesday the 26th, moon still in Scorpio. Now with the added, it's opposite Jupiter in Taurus. So you're going to still have all that same Scorpio energy from Tuesday to Wednesday. That's still going to be there. But now you could also have Jupiter in Taurus, right? So that's kind of an interesting one. So Jupiter is all about being positive and optimistic and hopeful and all of that great stuff. And then Taurus is about really, when I think about Taurus, I just picture this person like in this big living room on a big puffy couch with a furry blanket and fuzzy pajamas. They really like to be surrounded by comfort, whatever that might look like for them. Um, Comfort might be your holy gray sweatpants, or it may be satin pajamas. So it can look different, but it's whatever you feel is comfortable. So you might feel some of that coming through for you on Wednesday as well. Just a nice, I don't know if I want to say nice, but a strong urge to just kind of lay around and be lazy. But if you incorporate that with that research and investigation and stuff of the Scorpio, maybe it's a good day if you have a project that needs some research, to just get comfy, get a cup of tea, and get your research and kind of combine the energies if you can. And just remember, if you do have something that you need to get done for Wednesday, maybe give yourself extra time so that you're not feeling rushed, because it's going to be more of an energy of just kind of going with the flow and moving along, and not so much of that like hurry up and get done energy. So maybe something that would normally take you an hour, maybe you want to plan an hour and a half to 2 hours, because you're just going to kind of feel like you're not going to feel that need to rush through things. So going to be just a nice day to kind of just take it easy and enjoy the day. So Wednesday's color is light blue, and I picked some chrysocolla. It says provide soothing healing that comforts when you feel worn. So basically, that's going to be there. You're just going to kind of want to be comfortable and just kind of soothe your soul on Wednesday. Just whatever that might look like for you. Again, it's going to be a little bit different for everybody. But all right, where are we? Thursday, the 27th. Moon is moving over into Sagittarius. So Sagittarius are kind of similar to Scorpio. They like to know all the things about all the things. Scorpio likes to kind of solve mysteries and uncover things. And so, they love to learn. They do love to learn about the occult kind of stuff. So, that's, again, they're kind of similar, but not exact. So you might feel like you might wake up in the morning and just be like, I'm going on a road trip. I'm going to go do something I've never done before. So that might come up for you, energy like that. Or like I said, it could be more of the research aspect of it as well. So depending on, just kind of what energies you pick up, and depending on where your placements are, is how it's going to affect people differently, depending on where your what signs are in your chart for you as well. But so in addition to the moon being in Sagittarius, Mercury is in Leo and conjunct to Venus in Leo. So there's going to be a lot of Leo energy coming through as well. So that, again, Leo is, I'm really oversimplifying everything, but this is like a Cliff Notes version. So Leo is like the cat. You might get the playful cat, you might get the lazy cat, or you might get the angry cat. Energy that might be coming through for you. But the Sagittarius adventure, positive energy with a nice playful energy of Leo would make for a really nice combination. But again, it does depend on where your placements are. And if you ever have questions about any of that, like, just let me know. Be like, listen, I don't have any Sagittarius in my chart, or I have a ton of Sagittarius in my chart, and I can kind of maybe, help kind of figure out what might be a little bit more specific to you. But yeah, I can't do everybody's. The video would just never end. Anyway, back to Thursday, the 27th. So with all of that, Moon in Sagittarius, Mercury in Leo, Venus in Leo, like I said, lots of optimistic. So should be, like I said, a good day, but it's going to kind of be more big picture stuff. So, You might actually spend some time just kind of reflecting a little bit about what's going on. Um, Part of my chart is Sagittarius, and I overanalyze everything. So you might spend some time analyzing. I like, reflecting sounds a little better, but of a word. But you might get some of that. But it's really going to help you deal with what's important and kind of like sit back and kind of be like, okay, this isn't working. Like, how can I move forward? In my brain, I always have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, and sometimes G. I can say like, okay, this really didn't work, but this did. So, up. Um, so, but yeah, so just try to find new ways to, you know, do things towards your bigger picture, towards your goal. And I picked some sujolite. And it says it will help you get back on course when you feel lost. But it's more, again, like just taking that time to reflect and see what's going on and where we need to be or not be to make sure that we're staying on course. So, so you could work with some sujolate. All right, so Friday, the 28th, still moon in Sagittarius. So, like I said, that adventurous energy, playful energy, adventurous energy is all still going to be there on Friday. And Mercury is, I can't even read my own writing. Mercury enters Virgo. So Virgos, I've talked about Virgos a lot. Virgos are your grounded people. They're your responsible people. They're your people that get tasks done. They are the people that just kind of stay busy all the time. They've always got a project or a goal or something that they're working on. But they also like to be in service of people. So they like to know that whatever they're doing is going to be helpful to someone else. Maybe not like consciously, but that's kind of where their energy is focused. Is everything they do is for a purpose, and it's usually not self-serving. It's usually to make it better for someone else or easier for someone else, or just to be generally helpful to someone else. So, and Mercury is about our communication. So, again, that responsible, being in service, grounded communication should be coming through for you. But overall, Friday should be a very productive day and a good mentally focused day. So Friday's color is orange. I can't pick up the card. And I picked Pediasite. Releases your spiritual being to mix with your practical nature to achieve success. So basically, and like sometimes the wording doesn't really fit quite what I'm going for, but basically that practical nature, that's the really root of the Virgo, is grounded and very practical, like I said, responsible energy. So that in like I said, being productive. So, working towards your success. So you could work with some Pediasite. And I don't know if the camera's picking that up great. All right. On to the weekend. Saturday, the 29th, moon is entering Capricorn. So Capricorn is very similar to Virgo, that they are very driven, they are very grounded, they are very busy. But theirs is all about being successful. So that's where it's a little bit different between the Virgo energy and the Capricorn energy. Like Virgo, it's all about helping everybody else. Capricorn, it's more self-driven. So being successful for themselves. So you may be getting some of that energy coming through for you. So strong ambition, focus, working on what you need for your goals. Again, things might need to be tweaked, but it's going to be a very disciplined day for you. And Saturday's color is dark blue. and I picked some yellow calcite, and it says, let you see how eliminating what is not working is in your best interest. So again, if those plans just need to be reorganized, tweaked a little bit, some yellow calcite could help with that. So, all right. And Sunday, moon is still in Capricorn. Now it's going to be trine Mars in Virgo. Can't always read my own writing. So again, same energy, strong ambition, focus, discipline, drive for success, with a little bit of extra inspiration and the kind of the energy to take action, right? So a little bit more of an action one. So, and Sunday's color is white. And I have picked Red Tiger's Eye, and it's going to stimulate your drive and lets your imagination end probabilities. So again, Tiger's Eye is really good for grounding, and again, that Virgo energy in there. So, all right. So that's going to wrap it up for this week. I know I went a little fast, but I have something I need to do before I get to work. I have to run to the bank. I have to run to the post office, blah, blah, blah. So I hope everybody has a really good week, and I will see you all next week. Please remember to comment, like, subscribe, share, tag a friend, blah, blah, blah. All right. And as always, remember to be kind. Your kindness is not only going to improve your day, it could improve somebody else's day, and it could change somebody's life for the better. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Bye.